All right, so Stormweaver,
Oh, yes.
you and Malorus are hanging about in Ale's clinic. Ale, you're there.
I would
Um,
hope, because
what are
it's
you
his
guys
place.
doing right now?
Um, I, I have been really wanting Stormweaver to make those instruments, but he hasn't been able to get to that Crafters Guild thing yet.
I'm going to say you've gotten there.
Whew.
So what I want you to do, yeah, you're working on your instrument.
Yeah,
Um,
I had a couple of instruments in mind.
well, choose one and please roll crafts for it.
You should have said. You should have said,
alright.
I want to fiddle with my fiddle." That would have been hilarious.
Let
You know
me
what, Josh? I
find.
tried to avoid the low-hanging fruit. I really did.
Let's see. Let me find actually what I was making. Where's the fate thing? Okay, there was that one. No, that was really complicated. What? Oh yeah, that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to share that since you're giggling about it.
Oh dear.
How do you spell his name?
Miguel?
Will you not say it out loud?
It's like... Never mind.
There we go.
Oh.
This will be the way Stormweaver looks. Pretend that's a flute.
Oh.
So
Okay.
one of these is Irish flute, so I'm gonna go with that for now.
Okay, so you're making a flute. So roll your crafts, please.
Alright, let me find where I am. Okay, this is mine. I hope my crafts is high enough.
All right, you're working on it. You're working on the flute. It will take a while to finish, but you've secured what did you want to make it out of?
Probably bamboo.
Okay.
Bamboo flutes.
All right, so you're working on your bamboo flute. Malorus is basically frying fish. He's like sitting where at I suppose wherever Ale keeps a heater or a cooking station. He's frying up fish. He's like he's singing some incoherent human song about swimming with bow-legged women.
The more I think about it, the funnier it is.
That's great.
I'm going to say Ale is at his desk, scribbling away at a piece of parchment with a quill.
Hopefully his desk got fixed.
No, there's two desks. There's his desk and then the sign-in desk. The sign-in desk is the one that gets broken every time people kick down the door. And I'm pretty sure that's a reoccurring gag now. So
You should move the desk, at least.
but he's at his desk, and he's scribbling on a piece of parchment with a quill. And if anyone looks over his shoulder or looks over what he's writing, there's extensive writing about mammals and humans and a weird hole-like structure on their bellies. So, and then there's
Okay, so you're writing, you're doing your thing. When suddenly the door opens, a man is being carried in by two other humans, and he has a massive compound fracture of his femur. Basically, his femur is broken, and part of it is sticking out of his skin.
And Ale's already standing up and walking over to him to help him.
The scaffolding gave way. We need help.
Oh, well, I'm a doctor, not a construction worker.
We got more injured coming.
Okay. Well, lucky for you, there's plenty of room. If you'll come with me, we'll find you one and check.
All right, you check him in. The gentleman one of the gentlemen who helped carry him, runs back out the door, and Stormweaver, you start seeing men being brought in. They're injured. There's a couple ladies who their arms are mangled by something. You're not sure what, but yeah, it's a bad scene.
So he was focusing on his flute and he couldn't help but continuously do double takes, said the more of them that kept coming in there. And
Yes.
at one point, finally, he said, "What happened?"
A young boy is like, "Well, sir, when we were rebuilding, couple of days ago, when the giant spider came through,
Oh,
we
that.
were rebuilding, and the scaffolding gave way, and we were working hard, but I don't know. So, can you help us? Can you help us see if there's anybody out in the rubble?"
Oh, well, sure I can. So he immediately gets up and goes to whichever direction that person pointed him to.
Okay, you head out there. Yes, it's bad. You hear some cries under the rubble. You can start using physique to clear stuff away.
Oh, yes, definitely
Since you're
doing that.
super strong at this.
Yeah, Mystique is as far as I can get it right now.
Yes. All right. Yeah, you're clearing stuff off. You dig out two children that were huddled in a cavity. They don't seem hurt, but the kid's taking them to the to Ailes infirmary. It's at that moment, Stormweaver, I need you to make a notice roll.
Oh, I'm not great at that.
Sorry, excuse me.
No.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, no.
A net. You're hit with a net.
Damn it. I knew I was taking a risk coming out here.
And a familiar-looking ogre
Oh dear.
You
comes
really
out
don't
of
give
the,
up, do ya?
Not a day in my life, boy. Or is it girl? You have wings. That's not particular for your kind.
It's a long story, really.
None of my business, but I fulfilled my end of the contract. He starts dragging you away. What do you do?
Well, first he's going to attempt to struggle to get out of the net.
Okay, roll physique.
If that fails, he'll just, cross his arms or something, I guess.
Cross his arms, make a grump face, and just let it happen.
Okay. You are stronger than the ogre thought. You managed to rip the net? But now... Yeah, the ogre is going to spend a fate point.
Oh.
And he is going to... He moves with blinding speed, like faster than any normal person should move. And fortunately for you, well, you need to make a fight roll to parry this. He's attacking you with the butt end of a scimitar.
Okay.
So
I love
you've got
the
a
scimitars.
BA4.
I did not.
Okay. All right, so he has inflicted upon you the condition stunned.
That's a mild condition, right?
It's not an aspect. It's a situation aspect, so stunned up at the top because it fades away pretty quick.
Oh, there we go.
The boosts and situation aspects. All right, so you are stunned. He's going to use his free invoke of that. But actually, no. You go next. What do you do? Do you want to fight him? Try to escape? Roll athletics?
Maybe attempt to fight him, at least for a bit, if I can.
Then definitely. Roll fight, and we'll see how this goes.
Hopefully well.
Okay. You launch just a furious attack with both swords, and he's barely parrying you. And you manage to inflict 1 stress on him. You've pressed him pretty hard.
Oh, actually, that will double if I'm using my swords.
Were you using your swords or are you using your fists?
Yeah, I was using my swords.
Okay.
It says from my first stunt that if I use those,
I see.
Yeah.
All right, so you've inflicted 2 stress on him.
Yeah.
He's not happy. So he is going to make an all-out attack against you.
Oh.
He's spending a fate point to invoke big, powerful ogre game hunter. And he's also going to invoke that stunned against you. So he's got +4. And he swings, and he got 1 + 5. So he's doing 10 shifts of stress to you.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that is a lot.
You can soak 4 of it with your 4 stress box, and then take a severe consequence.
Okay.
Oh no, you just marked the number 4. The other 2.
Oh, okay.
The other 3 are still there.
All right.
And
so 4.
what's a severe consequence of an ogre just going into an all-out attack on you?
Well, you said he's using scimitars, so he's probably cut up pretty badly.
Okay, so nearly gutted.
Okay, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's severe. All right. So that was a consequence, and it was pretty severe. What do you want to do now, Stormweaver?
Trying to run to get help from friends this time.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Okay. I'm not doing well.
Okay, you can succeed at a cost. And make it to the door and get Malorus and Ale out there helping you.
Yes, I would like to succeed at a cost, please.
Okay. All right, excellent. Okay, the cost is you get another situation aspect, which is stubbed toe.
Okay.
It can still be
fine with that.
Yeah. All right, you stub your toe as you jump over the threshold.
Fuck!
Ale, you hear Stormweaver scream, fuck. You turn around. Blood is pouring from his gut. Malorus drops the fish. He's drawing his sword. There's a giant ogre crashing through the door.
And the sign-in desk is broken again.
Is completely shattered by Stormweaver stubbing his toe and knocking it down. Thank you so much.
Well,
That desk cost 400 gold pieces to replace.
All right, okay. So what I'm going to do is, for Ale, I'm going to give you the boost right now. righteous fury. You are really pissed about this desk.
I would be too. Shit, that was 400 gold pieces.
Oh. All right, so Ale, it's your turn. You're pissed as hell. This ogre has come in, and Stormweaver has his guts hanging out, and you see. Hang on. Excuse me.
Oh,
Again. Stormweaver has his guts hanging out. Malorus has dropped fish on the floor. Your desk is broken, and this ogre has a bloody scimitar.
Like, damn, that's a lot of damage.
Okay, well, he's going to, as pissed as he is, he can't really go past the fact that Stormweaver has his entrails barely hanging on by a thread. So he's going to see if he can't heal the damage done to Stormweaver.
Okay, excellent.
hope
Roll.
so.
Okay, you managed to Stormweaver. Your stress is gone.
Yay.
The severe consequence is still there,
Uh.
but change it to it's still very tender.
It's still severe, right?
Yeah, it's still severe.
Okay. That's better.
Yeah, that's better. Much better. All right. Malorus he's just attacking this ogre, and basically the ogre smacks him upside the head, and Malorus kind of grins and then just sinks his teeth into the ogre's arm. The ogre's arm is racked now, but he's flinging Malorus around. Stormweaver, it's your go. The ogre is being occupied.
Okay.
So you now have the another situation aspect of element of surprise.
I have a lot of these.
These go away at the end of the scene, obviously. But...
Yeah. Okay, so all I can do is continue hitting him.
All right.
I am
So go for it.
a fighter. That is what I do. Hit people.
Do you want to add +2 for element of surprise and spend some fate points to really just damage the crap out of this
Yes,
guy?
please. I really want to hit this person.
All right, so I would invoke dual frost swords. Since
Okay.
he's endangered Ale's friend, I need Ale's help. I would invoke that. So
Yes.
that gives you +6.
We
Good
and
God.
take away how many fate points for that?
Just 3.
Okay.
Yeah, fate
fine
points
with
are
this.
useful. Oh, wait, and he's in a small area, so you could also invoke the fact he's an ogre against him.
Oh yes, I
you
can.
get-
I want to invoke everything. Just everything.
Okay, so you're invoking big, powerful ogre against him. So, all right, that puts you at +14.
Yay!
Good.
Shift damage.
How many shifts of
All right.
damage?
14. Okay, the ogre uses his fight to try to parry, but boy, oh boy, he still takes 9 shifts of damage. You've broken his arm, and you've bloodied. He's covered in blood. You just went at him like a swift whirlwind of blades, and he barely stopped you. Sparks were flying from his blade as he tried to parry you, but he just couldn't. All right, so he, being smart, is going to invoke Ninja Vanish and get the hell out of there because you are really dangerous.
Do we have to roll notice or something?
No, he's just gone. He
Oh.
conceded the fight
Okay.
because That's how you escape from fights where it's like, I'm gonna fucking die. So you just say, I concede before the dice are rolled.
Okay.
Um,
Yay, I survived.
all right, all of your boosts and situation aspects are gone.
Okay.
Ale,
How
as
do I
is
get rid
yours.
of these?
I just delete them. Just
Just take away the...
backspace over them.
Oh, okay.
Woo! All right, that was fun. Okay, so
So
nice
the
job,
physical, is the severe thing still there?
the
or-
stress is gone, but the severe will stay until the end of this little story arc.
Okay. Oh
So-
my gosh, that's... Ooh.
Well, that's why it's a severe consequence.
Yeah. Note to
Okay.
self, don't fight ogres alone.
Or just use your aspects. Just use all your aspects. Screw you, ogre. Not today.
I will remember probably to do that. Because that was very effective.
All right. So, yeah. So this is what's happened here. We're going to let Aelin Stormweaver think about this, and we're going to switch over to Illyriel's house,
Oh, okay.
where we have a godling, a changeling, an elf, and a fairy, and somewhere there's a demon, but he kind of wanders on and off.
Yep.
I smell sitcom. Okay, so basically, Sarix,
Hello.
there is a knock at the door.
Oh dear. It's not my house, I don't have to answer it.
Well, Illyriel answers, and she's like, I've got a message. That's weird, I can't read it.
Oh, why? What's it written in?
I don't recognize the language. You recognize the language. It's in Changeling.
Oh, another changeling letter. Yay. Okay. So I take the letter from Illyriel and I read it.
All right, it says, My dear Sarix, I hope you are doing well. I realize you've had some problems recently, but I'm here to help. If you could do me the favor of meeting me at the Floating Spire, there's a cafe near there on the southwest corner. Meet me there, and I will explain more, and we will see about getting you out of your trouble. Sincerely yours, Antigone.
That bitch.
Do you say this aloud?
No. Maybe.
Okay.
No.
Do you look distressed? Yeah.
What?
Do you look distressed?
Yes, distressed, annoyed, pissed, all that.
All the synonyms.
You okay there?
Oh yes, everything's fine. Yes, everything's fine. Dandy. Yep, everything's good. Yep. Sarek says as they're crunching up the letter tightly within their fingers.
Well, if you say you're okay, okay.
Illyriel takes a sip of tea. You don't seem okay.
Oh, I'm fine. Sarek says through gritted teeth, walking over to the liquor cabinet.
Oh. What did the letter say?
An old acquaintance wishes to meet me to discuss certain things that have been happening in my life. Sarek is trying so hard not to crack the glass bottle that they're pouring into a crystal goblet.
All of the breakable objects.
All the breakable objects are in Sarek's hand right now.
The most important ones are in his hand.
Yes. Suffice to say... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Suffice to say that this old acquaintance may or may not be responsible for the death of Zarthmog, and that she's here, and she is one of the. She is the top spy master of Crystallis here. And I don't know why. She's asked me to meet them today at top of the spire.
Well, you want to see what the shit's about? Because I can go with you.
I think going would be a very good idea.
I'm pretty sure it would be a trap. So
That's why Aaron's going with him.
It would be a trap, however, we have to be smart about this.
yeah,
Because
so let
this...
me go look at it first.
Yes.
Oh.
You know,
so you're going to do some recon, huh?
Yeah, I am the burglar.
Yeah, it's like I just stealth around, so.
All right.
Was there a time on the letter of when to meet?
Yes, this afternoon, 1:30.
What time is it now?
It is almost 12:30.
Okay, so we have an hour.
This is happening at the same time that Stormweaver is having an epic battle with an ogre. Unbeknownst to you.
Well, at least it isn't Sarex this time breaking that desk.
I did not try to break the desk.
You didn't. The ogre that threw you did. There's a subtle difference. Okay, so are y'all going to the floating spire to case the joint? Look at it.
That might be a good idea.
I thought Winnie was going first, unless Winnie and Aaron in cat form are going.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so Winnie and Aaron are going together.
Yeah, and you stay there, Sarex, until we figure out, because they obviously know what you look like.
Well, you know what they look like.
I don't know, do we?
Actually, you don't.
But, you know.
Fortunately, no one knows what Sarex looks like either.
Not fully, no.
So are all three going, or just the two of you?
You would recognize them by a glowing sword.
That's true. So yeah, we can go. Just us.
Okay, the two of you go. Winnie, roll notice, because you are really good at this kind of thing.
Yeah, better than me.
Now, do you want to invoke some aspects here?
Yeah, I suppose we're the unaligned Fey Trickster.
Trickster and Master Thief would do well.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings you up to 5. You're being followed.
Awesome.
Fun.
I'm sorry, just how positive she's so.
I know, right?
Do I recognize who's following us, or just that?
You know what? I'm gonna let you, since you are the sneaky person. I'm gonna let you make a rapport roll to see if you recognize this person.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
All right.
At this point, I'm not even surprised Winnie knows practically everyone.
True.
All right. So you recognize him. He's a 2-bit thug named Denby. His specialty is archery. He's any dirty job for the money type.
Someone's trying to assassinate Sarex.
What is that? That name sounds familiar. Have we met him before or no?
Actually, no. I just made him up. So.
Maybe it was just somebody else that I was thinking of that I met before. Who knows? Um, so I kind of quietly whisper to Aaron, we're being followed by Two-Bit Thug. I've met him before. You go on ahead and I'll distract him.
Aaron nods and goes off ahead.
Okay.
So I, like take a left down an alley or something to that effect and try to see if there's like something I can hide behind.
All right, make a deceive roll. Since you're openly trying to shake him. Okay.
Well, I don't necessarily want to shake him, but I just want to, like see if he'll go past so I can confront him or whatever.
Okay.
But
yeah, he walks past you. He's pretty oblivious.
okay. So
But
I'll
make
start.
a notice roll real quick, Winnie, as he
Okay.
passes. He's carrying a cold iron dagger.
Oh shit. Um. Crap. So I can't confront him.
You can talk to him. You're in a
Yeah.
crowded enough place that murdering you here would be a bad idea. The watch would notice.
Do I have anything on him from past encounters?
You know what? I tell you what. If you spend a fate point, you do.
You know,
Okay.
you'd think the watch would notice, but they didn't notice an ogre.
They were busy with the fact the ogre broke the scaffolding to make a distraction.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's clever.
So, all right. So yeah. So I'll step out from where I was hiding behind him and say, "Oh, hello, Denby." I'm surprised that you would choose to follow me after the last time that we encountered each other.
Winnie, surely you can't be still upset about that.
Well, I do hold a grudge for a long time if you let me.
Well, I was paid good money to follow you, so this is nothing personal, my dear.
Oh, I know. I don't doubt it. I'm sure it's just business. And so, who is it that paid you to follow?
Some red-headed bird. She just showed up, gave me a nice sack of silver, and told me to follow you.
And for how long are you supposed to follow?
Till I received a signal.
What signal was that?
Well, she was going to send a messenger to me to tell me not to cut you from stem to stern.
Well, yeah, I'd appreciate that, for sure.
Well, it's nothing, like I said, nothing personal. Even gave me this cold iron dagger.
Yeah, that is very pretty.
Yes, I think.
If I had to go over there and, tell the watch about, what happened, the last time that we happened to be in business together.
All right. So you get a fate point when he just turns it right around and says, and I'll tell them everything about what happened to the Queen's crown jewels.
Oh.
Who's that?
Wow.
You can have a battle of deception and empathy with this guy in order to try to get information about his employer, because you get the sense he's not telling you everything. So you could try rapport or deceive.
I'll do deceive.
Okay, so roll your deception. Lie to me good. Oof.
Um,
Wow.
yeah.
You actually, since you rolled that well, you succeeded with style. So I'm going to give you a lot more information than he should. He's like, well, basically the idea was he got me and a bunch of others together, uh, she got us together, asked us to take out an elf, the Dragon Man Doctor, and you, if someone from the elf's house decided to make funny business at a meeting they were having. So I've just got to wait for her to check in. We all have to wait for her to check in, or else we have to kill our targets.
Hmm.
She's serious,
So-
too.
So who else did she hire? You said you and a bunch of other people.
I didn't recognize the other two, foreigners mostly. But she had arrows of elf slaying and of dragon slaying. Whoever funded this has a lot of money.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I shouldn't have said that.
Oh no, my dear man. That's I won't say nothing to nobody. It's fine.
You're a peach, Winnie. I hope that the person, whoever they are, from the elf's house doesn't make trouble. I would hate to have to kill him.
Oh yeah, definitely. So
Would you like to get a drink?
it's been a long time. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to the tavern.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you guys head to the tavern. However, the X factor in this is Aaron, who is now making their way to the meeting. So, Aaron, you see a nice-looking gentleman wearing fine leather armor, black goatee, black mustache, black hair. And he's sitting there. He's got a glowing sword at his side, just like the one Sarix told you to look for. And the gentleman goes, "Oh, hello, Kitty. Hello."
You're pretty good at that.
Thank you.
Yes, we're about to meet people, aren't we, sweetie? So he calls you over to his lap. He holds a piece of food.
It's a good thing that this, I imagine is, I don't know, a war general or something, likes cats.
Yeah, no, just kind of sits on the lap, just hoping to hear information, so just nuzzling against the chest.
Alrighty, so you're just playing it up. You're being a good little kitty. Okay, so Sarix, it's approaching time for you to go meet with Antigone.
Okay. Well, since the others haven't been back yet, it would be risky to go out, but Sarix also needs the information, so Sarix going to initiate the what is it? What do you call them? Tropes and go.
Okay. Well, you have a choice. All right, so you are going to go. What form are you using?
Sarix is going to use the form of a tall, rather attractive redhead female.
Hopefully
Okay.
a group of orcs don't recognize you. I've got ogres, you got orcs.
Actually, you've just got one ogre.
Yeah, okay.
A very determined ogre.
Well, one ogre is equal to multiple orcs, I imagine.
Probably. All right, so you make your way to the spire.
Okay, yep.
Roll notice, Sarix, on your way out of Illyriel's house.
Oh, fun. Right. Oh, okay.
All right. Let's see how they did. Okay. You see there is someone perched on the roof next door to Illyriel's house watching the place.
Have they noticed me leave?
They've seen you, but they don't know who you are because it's impossible to know who you are.
Okay, then I just continue on.
Okay.
I don't do anything. I leave it be.
Okay.
Like, I'm just pretty girl.
All right.
What?
So, pretty girl arrives at the place. Handsome man is petting a kitty cat, and he says, "Sarix, a pleasure to see you."
What's her name again?
Antigone.
Antigone. What are you doing here?
Well, I came to offer you your life back.
My life. What is my life worth?
How would you like not to be in exile? How would you like to come back to the freelance custodian force? Or to the custodial forces, sorry. I read your aspect at the same time, my bad. How would you like to come back to them?
Why would they want me now?
Because you've done a great service for us. You've secured a lot of trade through your action or possibly inaction. So, this offer has a limited time, and Antigone pushes a sheaf of papers across the table to you.
Okay, Sarix picks them up and looks over them.
It's basically guaranteeing you immunity and basically it's evidence clearing you of all charges against Zothmog.
Did you kill Zothmog?
I've never killed anyone in my life, Sarix.
Of course not. Of course not. Sarix folds up the paper. But how would you know that Zothmog has been killed if you have not met Zothmog?
It's
Josh,
my business.
you have
to
a
know...
pretty deep voice for a woman.
Sorry, yeah.
It's my business. It's my business to know as much as I can about everyone.
I'm sure it is, but where's my sword?
All right. They reach into a bag and produce your sword. They set it on the table.
Is there... Can I investigate the sword, see if it's booby-trapped?
Yes, you can.
Because I don't trust her.
Make a lore roll.
Oh, lore roll. I put investigate. Oops.
Oh, investigate works. All right, you're investigating. You're looking at it. No, it's not booby-trapped, but it is your sword.
Okay. Why was my sword used in the murder of Zoth?
Well, we needed anti-changeling sentiment among the orc nations, and you were unfortunately a prime tool to use for that.
Again, using innocent individuals to get your own way. Does Crystallis never learn from last time?
Oh, we've learned quite well.
Yes, taking people's for what?
Well, when the orcs attack us, we'll then get several allies against them. And then once we've secured that, we'll be able to, I don't know, annex the orcish lands and then use their resources.
Instead of trade, you're going to war. That is not what Crystal established for.
Oh, my poor naive Saurix.
What's happening there?
What's happening is that a new order is coming to the world, and we intend to be at the top of it.
The Vice High Protector would not allow that.
In case you haven't noticed, those fools haven't installed a new Vice High Protector. Nor will they ever.
How can they not establish a Vice High Protector? That is what the Constitution is based on.
We're changing the Constitution.
You can't just change the Constitution.
Oh, can't we?
Who's the Arch Protector?
What is the name of the Arch Protector? I did not have that in my notes right now.
Oh. The name is Savari Azural.
It's High Arch Protector Savari.
She's new. What happened to the previous High Protector?
Oh. There was an illness. It took them. We were very sad.
There's a coup, isn't there?
Coup is such a filthy word, don't you think?
No, it's the truth, isn't it? You've established a coup. You're taking power without...
I'm not taking power.
No, but you're willingly sitting by to allow it to be taken.
I'm here to ensure a better future for our city.
Your city is nothing more than a shadow.
Well, bold words from an exile.
Well, what's a puppet of a fascist order going to do about it?
I would not harm a hair on your head, Saurix. However, your friends might pay for it should you decide to do anything rash.
Is that why you have someone watching the house?
Yes, the assassin will use an arrow of elf slaying on the elf wizard who's keeping you safe right now. Your little fairy friend, there's a cold iron dagger for her, and your doctor friend, the dragonoid, there's an arrow of dragon slaying for him.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because you're a convenient tool, Saurix.
And after telling me all this, you think I'm just willing?
Yes, I think so, because one thing that I've learned about you is that you don't like seeing the innocent suffer, and you most certainly don't like seeing your friends suffer.
How long do I have to think about this?
48 hours. No more.
And you're willingly giving my sword back?
Yes. You see, Saurix, you don't really understand. You think that power and righteousness comes from a sword and the righteous defense of the innocent. I know that power comes from information and leverage.
Sarex is going to smirk and just walk away now. Thank you. I shall be leaving now.
Have a wonderful day. That was so good, wasn't it, Kitty Cat? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I think they are absolutely going to do what we want, and then we'll get rid of them when they're no longer useful. Yes, we will.
Sorry, my mic fell.
So everyone's just kind of just like there, just like looking as like happy as a cat can be, while in his mind just like, what the fuck do I do?
All right. the gentleman who's been petting you, Antigone, asks the waiter over and says, a plate of fish for my sweet little friend here. Put it on my tab. So you get a giant plate of fish.
Hey, free food.
And you got information before Antigone leaves and pays out with quite a bit of money.
I want to scarf down that fish.
Oh yeah, that totally happened. Trust me.
All right, so
Yeah, Aaron then rushes home
okay.
and screeches about what he found out.
Screeches.
Screeches about it.
Illyriel's like, son of a bitch. There's someone on the roof next to me.
I love it. So much.
All right, so Winnie, you're sitting there having drinks with Denby. And Winnie, I need you to make a hang on. Gotta check Winnie's sheet. Okay, Winnie, I need you to either make a physique or a deceive roll to have not been drinking as much as Denby is.
Yeah, I'll do a deceive.
Okay, so roll deceive to see if he's not noticed you dumping the thimblefuls of. Oh, holy crap! He doesn't notice.
You know, that was my goal.
He's like,
Get him nice and drunk.
Winnie, understand me. Oh wait, look. Oh, it's my associate. A red-haired woman walks in, looks at Denby, and then looks at you, gets this scowl on her freaking face. And
Oops.
she throws a knife at Denby, but Denby dodges under the table. He's like, Winnie, holy shit, it's the bitch that wants me to kill you.
Can I crap. I was trying to think. I want to invoke always a way out.
Nice.
So that's burglary, right?
Actually, you don't even have to roll for that. You just spend the fate point, and you may escape the situation.
Okay.
Do you take
I will
Denby
do-
with you, or do you leave him to face the music?
He might have vital information.
I know. I'm going to take him with me.
All right, so you you manage to lead Denby out through the confusion as people are screaming, the guards are being called. Okay. People are screaming, the guards are being called. All right. So we're going to fade from that scene over to Ale and Stormweaver and Malorus at this moment. Okay. What are you guys doing? Do you want to contact... Oh. That sucks.
Oh. Odd.
Try restarting Discord. That happens to me sometimes. All right, so Winnie...
Oh, this guy has a update. That could be part of why.
Oh, okay. So Winnie, where are you taking Denby?
Not back to Illyrial's, that's for sure.
Okay.
And in that very first scene,
Yeah.
on the roof.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, where you let the poor old leprechaun die.
Yeah, yeah.
The poor leprechaun.
All right, yes, you're back there.
So yeah.
The barkeep's like, Winnie, how can I help you?
Uh, just need a place to kind of stay and lay low for a little while, if that's all right.
Oh, okay, absolutely. We will let you definitely let you get into the better accommodations.
Oh, well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Probably.
Yeah, there's you got one guy Arian Lee is his name, and he's basically he's fairly nice. He's a fence, but he Serix, did you?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, Antigone. Yeah, go on.
Okay.
I can hear you guys. We can hear
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Why, yes. So you give him the name. Why, I
Yeah.
can look into this. I'm absolutely certain.
And so I take out a couple of gold pieces and slide them across the table. And
Oh,
as
Winnie,
I do
sweetheart,
so,
your money is no good here. I work in favors, you know that.
that is very true. And I need this to be very 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 discreet.
I am the very picture of discretion.
Oh yes, I know you are legendary for it.
You are too kind. All right, then. I'll get you all the information I can on this Antigone person.
Wonderful. Well, I appreciate it.
Although you might want to be careful, the word on the street, the Assassins Guild has been given several lucrative contracts involving you.
Really?
Oh,
Tell me
yeah.
more.
Well, just mysterious benefactors from various countries coming after you. Um, it's quite interesting. Also, there's been a dwarf asking about you. saying it's almost time and you need to get his book. I don't know. Damn amateur. Tried to get in here.
Yeah, I had heard something about that, so
Then there's another dwarf that was asking about his axe.
yeah.
Winnie, you just do not have good luck with dwarves. That's all I'm saying.
No, you're right. I don't. I really don't.
You should look to that.
It's something that I've been working on. I've been working on.
Well, all right, I'll get you your information on this changeling named Antigone.
Wonderful. Well, I appreciate it. I'm sure I'll be around here for a little while. So whenever you get it, just I appreciate it.
Oh, certainly. Do you want me to get a message to any of your little cadre of friends?
Yeah, that would be wonderful. And I take out a piece of paper and kind of quickly scribble on it of I'm even trying to think of what to just kind of briefly saying where I'm at. I'm at the Assassin's Guild, or the Thieves Guild rather, and Antigone attacked me.
Okay. Very
I
good.
guess.
Very succinct. It's like, well,
Yeah.
and where shall I have this delivered?
There is is there somewhere that I know that like Aaron would go on a normal basis outside of Illyriel's house?
If you spend a fate point, there is.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. Yes, you know that Aaron every Tuesday goes to the fish market.
Yes,
Accurate.
that's what I was thinking. So
you want to
Does
attack
does
us
he say?
at the back of the fish market.
yes, please, yes. Just
You know what? You fairies, that's your business. Whatever you do is what you do.
I appreciate it.
All right, so Arian basically takes your message, and nice. All right, so now we're going to cut to the now empowered with voice, Ale and Stormweaver.
Sorry, can I just say your southern accent is fantastic?
It is.
Well, thank you. So actually, I was basing that. I was like, okay, who is this guy? Because I just had to make him up. So I was like, Truman Capote. I want to sound like Truman Capote. Well, Truman Capote sounded like that a lot.
Who's Truman Capote?
Do what?
Who is this person?
He wrote. He was a writer. He wrote a true crime book called In Cold Blood. He also wrote Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
I don't know. It's just two totally different, things.
Yeah, Breakfast
So
at Tiffany's is, well, it's actually pretty dark because it's about a woman who's not quite a prostitute but almost is, trying to make a living. And then In Cold Blood is about a guy that murders his whole family.
yeah.
So,
Well, there you go.
welcome to America. Anyway. Whew. Okay, so Ale and Stormweaver, what are you up to? You've managed to get the folks who were injured in the scaffolding accident squared away. The ones that need to stay are staying and being tended. The ones that could just be healed immediately and sent home, you've done so.
He's probably loving it. He's probably got you on what this culture has a speed dial. Yes.
Okay, well, she comes in and she's like, "Oh, hello, Mr. Ale. It seems you've broken that desk again. Have you ever considered moving it just slightly away from the door?" Well, why don't we put it beside the door like this? That way I won't have to rebuild it so much.
Yay.
It's perfectly all right, Mr. Ale. So anyway, or Dr. Ale, what do I call you? Um, well, yeah, well, I work wood. Talking's not my strong suit. All right, so socially awkward woodworker begins fixing your desk. Um, okay. Um, okay, so basically what's happening is Malorus is like, Ale, Ale, why you got a sniper looking at you? Longbowman up on that roof across the way. Not through the door, through the window. There's no point in trying to snipe through the door. It's closed some of the time. I don't know, but I think that Stormweaver and I are going to go get a drink. And on the way, we're going to beat up that asshole on the roof.
Side note.
See, this is what we do. You go do your putting people's insides back into them thing, and we'll get good at our taking them back out. Marisha the woodworker, she's just kind of staring at Malorus like, Malorus puts his hand on the girl and says, "Listen, girl, you're as safe as you can be. If I wanted you dead, I would have killed you by now."
Smooth, Malorus. Smooth.
Humans, they're so skittish. All right, so Stormweaver, as you're walking out with Malorus, Malorus is like, "You think Stormweaver, do you think Ale likes flowers? I get him flowers." You know, I don't know. I've never lived underwater. Might not be a coral, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's that rock stuff, isn't it? Colorful rock stuff. That's what he likes, I bet you. Right. So, all right, do you want to just fly up there and spook him so he runs down the stairs, and then I'll just knock the shit out of him when he comes down, or how you want to handle it? I could climb and you could take the stairs.
Everywhere.
Yes.
But also nowhere at the same time. Wow, this is unexpected.
Okay. So, all right, Stormweaver, do you want to wow, stealth is not your strong suit. Do you want to try to make a mediocre stealth roll? You could do both, but nothing's scarier than a dragon man jumping out of nowhere into your face. Okay, roll your stealth. It's all right. That guy's not good at noticing you. All right, so you jump up. He freaks out. He takes a shot at you. Okay, you've got to beat a 2, so roll athletics. You get out of the way as the arrow screams past you, and you feel vaguely ill as like a trail of arcane energy passes in its wake. Okay, you're casting a gust of wind to push him. I would say use physique for that.
Oh.
Holy crap. Okay, he is... Hang on.
Yes, I
He's
think you
blown
have.
backwards into a brick chimney. He's like, oh! He's stunned. Okay, you've inflicted the stunned aspect on him, so you get a free boost of that should you want to attack him. Alright. Alright, as you do that, Malorus busts up over the side and basically grabs the guy in a headlock and says, "Who are you, you stupid son of a bitch?"
It's good cop, bad cop.
Malorus, though, looks down at that... hang on, let's see if Malorus knows what those arrows are. He does. All right, Malorus starts just choking this guy. He's in a rage. Okay. Next thing you know, you hear the sickening crunch of hyoid bones snapping, and Malorus drops the limp human. He's like, ugh. Arrows of dragon slaying. Let's take these to that.
Okay.
Let's take these to that elf wizard. She'll know where to keep them so no one uses them. Not at all. Little bastard. Yeah, you find a bag of silver coins. And yeah, it's basically a +1 resources for one transaction. Under extras. Yeah, just for one transaction. All right, when you finish searching the guy, basically Malorus just urinates on him. Yes, exactly that.
Smooth.
Classy.
All right, so at Illyriel's place, um,
Time to go to the fish market.
yeah, yeah, Aaron's at the fish market, so we'll get to that scene in a moment. But at Illyriel's place, you've got Sarix. You went back there, right?
Yes.
All right, and the guy is sitting on the roof still, and Illyriel is doing something with like a few crystals and some powder.
What are you doing?
I am turning that person watching us to stone.
So he
Yes.
can watch us forever without moving. Nice.
No, I was just going to turn it to gravel and use it in my garden later, but yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
All right, so okay, so Stormweaver and Malorus knock upon the door, and Illyriel answers. Oh, what are you all? Oh my God! The arrows. Being a wizard, she can sense that stuff. Someone desperately wants you dead, Stormweaver. Or it is you, Stormweaver, right? That they want dead. The orc had these? Oh. Lord. You all are suddenly very, very much more exciting than I had thought my retirement would be. She places the arrows in chest and seals them with a magical sigil and then pours herself a brandy.
Hmm.
I think this may be my fault.
Yep.
You find them. Illyriel has some of those delicious ginger spun sugar snacks that elves make. All right, so we're going to move to Aaron for a moment. Aaron, you're at the fish market, gorging yourself on the deliciousness that is of the leftovers. Fish heads are tasty.
Yep.
As you're sitting there, though, you see a note tacked up there in Winnie's handwriting.
Ooh, what's the? When he freaking ditched me after all.
Actually, Winnie, what did you say in the note? We'll just let Winnie say what's in the note.
What did I say? Antigone attacked me. Currently holding up in the Thieves Guild.
Oh, and the name of the tavern was the Dancing Bugbear. It is like a big hairy goblin.
Oh.
Honestly, though, just not what I pictured either. Okay. So, Aaron's not so mad anymore. And just go straight home.
Okay.
Straight home and just like tells everyone what happened. Sighs and continues. That's just all.
Oh. Hey. Your worship, or whatever I'm supposed to call you now.
Just Darren.
Okay, just Aaron. He winks at you as he says that.
So I love Skylar's munch munch munch. Munch munch
Yeah.
munch munch munch. So and I can't remember her name.
Antigone.
Antigone. I think I want to say antiquity, but there you go. Antigone wants to kill everyone I'm friends with just to get me back to Crystallis because she wants Crystallis, or the new High Protector, insert Crystallian politics here to start war with orcs. Well, I've got my sword back at least. That's something.
About that.
Oh. Alright.
He proceeds to explain what alert or the whatever their name
Antigone.
was. Antigone.
Antigone.
Yeah, Antagonizer. Yep. But proceeds to exclaim what Antagonizer told him, thinking that he was. Yep, sure did. Sure did. Yeah, like.
By the way, for your edification, here's Antigone. There's the Wikipedia article. All right.
Okay,
So,
yeah. Worthy of one's parents. Ha 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 ha. I hope she gets. I hope she gets adopted. Anyway.
Yeah.
it's okay. The real the Antigone in mythology, her dad was her brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a family tree.
It's an attempt. Basically, there was a prophecy saying that Oedipus would kill the king, and so the king gets rid of the baby. Tells his guards to kill it. The guard doesn't have the heart to, so it leaves it with the shepherd. The baby grows up, ends up killing the king anyway, marrying the queen, and so forth.
Lovely.
Well, you know, those Greeks
and that incest. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of this talk of assassins and politics is going on, and Marisha finishes sanding down the desk. Ill? Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. Y'all aren't there yet. I'm sorry. Or are you? No, okay, never mind. Sorry. Okay, got it. Thank you. I apologize. Okay, so Aaron comes back, tells everybody all this stuff. Illyriel has more brandy. Stormweaver has polished off the snacks.
I love how genuine that sounded.
It actually would work out like that. I'm going to lie.
Like, oh no, my snacks are gone.
Illyriel looks at you, Stormweaver, and goes, "Pardon me. I bought them for an elvish appetite. I did not know I would be playing host to a dragon man, a wolf, a coil, and a changeling. You know, Aaron and I really don't usually eat that much. I really need to order more food."
Yeah.
So,
I like how it's just become kind of a thing that Stormweaver's like an orc. It was an ogre, actually. That's repeating, and I like that.
while snacking,
While
Right?
snacking, yes.
I can imagine. I can imagine Stormy saying that with a mouthful
Yes.
of crackers or whatever. Oh, it was actually an orc. Nom, nom, nom.
Okay. All right. So y'all have been informed of this. Where do y'all want to go from here?
Well, Serex has 48 hours to make a decision. So, oh yeah, Serex hasn't mentioned that, has she?
They have
Well,
not.
Okay.
Nope.
Anyway, I have 48 hours to make a decision, either to go back to Chrysalis and be a glorified military puppet, or watch my friends die one by one.
Well, the plan doesn't seem to be working out too well, Malorus observes as he takes a swig of brandy directly from the bottle. Because me and Stormweaver made short work of the assassin over at Ailes, and pretty sure Winnie's handled it, judging from what young Aaron has told us.
But it doesn't destroy the fact that Antigone could always hire more people.
Well, see, now there's the thing. What you do is you go to the Assassin's Guild, right? Because I did this a couple years back in the city of Calicos. Okay, bear with me. You go to the Assassin's Guild, right? You
Mhm.
kill every freaking assassin in the place. There's no one left to hire. No more Kalikan assassins coming after me.
So I have 48. No, about 44 hours left to kill the entire Assassin's Guild.
You know what? Find where they are for me, and I'll kill their asses.
Malorus, as much as I appreciate your ferocity in wishing to help me, I don't think that's going to work.
Me and Stormweaver could kill them. You think we could, Stormweaver? I think we could. No. You gotta understand, Stormweaver. You never feel bad about killing assassins. It's not like they're actually people. I mean, if they were going to be civilized about it, they wouldn't be skulking around poisoning you. They'd pick up a blade, look you in the eye, and say, I'm here to kill you, and then kill you. It's a completely unmanful thing to do. Well, and now you see why I have a problem with the entire profession.
I have to agree with Malorus here.
Just kill him.
Kill them all.
Or we could just kill the leader.
How much? This is out of character question. How much treasure do we still have from that trip?
I'm gonna say that for everybody, you each have a great treasure, which would be like a +4 to a resources roll.
What if we? Yes, I need to. What if we hire assassins to kill assassins as well?
You could try, and Winnie does know Darius, the leader of the Assassins Guild.
Well, is there a way to contact Winnie from where we are to ask that?
Well, she's in the Thieves Guild, and none of you are thieves. Although you could possibly... You know what, Sarix? I bet you know a pawn shop owner who knows how to get in touch with the Thieves Guild, because you beat people up on a regular
Contacts.
basis.
Wait, do I? Who was this? Who's this? I can't remember now.
Just roll contacts.
Oh, yes, true. Ooh, yes. Wait, where's my contact? Isn't it automatically... Oh, yeah, it's there. Wait. I've also got discreet inquiries, contacts. You are usually subtle when it comes to gathering information. Could that be used?
Yes. Or actually, no, that's if somebody's trying to find out stuff about you.
Okay, never mind then. Right, rolling contacts. Oh, never mind.
You can succeed at a cost.
I'll succeed at a cost. What the hell?
All right, so Winnie, the message comes through to you. Where do you want to meet Winnie?
Could I let Winnie know that it's safe here now at Illyriel's place?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Yusuf appears. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank heaven. We are in a safe place, not some ghastly forsaken tomb.
I'm surprised you didn't call him out to when you were having your cinnamon buns. Would it
Yes,
been
my wife did make some cinnamon buns. Yes, indeed. Well, my lord, they are for you. I bring them for you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay.
that much for a coffee? Wow.
Actually, Yusuf is suddenly like, call upon me anytime. Any place, I will come to you, my lord, and I will ensure that you have the finest coffee and the best pastries my wife can create. May I go now, sir? All right, he goes back through the portal, back to Ulthar. Yes, you've got coffee and...
Stormweaver can't survive without the coffee.
I need to hook it to my veins.
Anywho.
Okay, so Winnie, you've been contacted. So, is everybody cool with the next scene being everyone together going to the Assassins Guild? We're gonna buy some assassins today.
Assassins, get your assassin discount.
Well, I do have Denby still with me because I couldn't just leave him there.
Okay.
You know, since Antigone did attack him also.
Denby's like, you're an honest, honorable fairy. You truly are, Winnie.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Denby. However, there might be a little bit of a problem with the plan in the Assassin's Guild.
And what's that?
Isn't it against the Assassin's Code to kill each other? It's the honor thing.
Well, it depends. It depends. How much money can you give Darius? Give Darius enough, he'll listen.
Well, yeah. It's just. Can't we just pay the assassins to kill Antigone?
High-level contract. It'd be quite expensive, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How much roughly would that cost?
Oh, goodness. Vast treasure, a king's ransom.
So I do have that dagger. I have to look in my extras, but it gave me like a plus whatever to wealth or whatnot.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Could I trade that in payment for the contract to kill Antigone?
It gives you a +2 to impress people with, well, you could use that as part of the resources. Basically, you're going to have to get 10 shifts of resources. Because this is a fairly high profile thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Winnie has a bit more stashed aside too.
Winnie can always, as part of Fey Trickster, invoke +2 to resources.
Yeah.
For a fate point. So.
Well, it is mostly Sarex that wants to get rid of her, so Sarex puts all their money in. So if there's a +2 thing from Winnie, that's 8 in total. And
Okay,
just
so
need...
Winnie, are you spending a fate point for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
just
there's 8. Okay. There's 10. So you all have this massive stash of treasure. And you find yourselves at the seedy bar where Darius met you before. And Darius is seated. He's a thin, bald human, wears like black. And he's like, so Winnie Shiny Fluff. See you again.
Just that name. No.
It's hard to take seriously.
I think I'm doing a very good job saying it seriously. Thank you. And you brought friends. So what can I do for you, Winnie? I'm noticing a couple of people who are on guild contracts here.
A couple of people.
Yeah, is that okay if everyone's there?
Yeah.
Mostly so everyone's on the same page.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, what fully happened? My connection went bad.
Okay. Basically, they've decided to hire assassins to kill Antigone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
His nostrils flare and he looks at you, Ale, and he says in perfect draconic, I mean scarily perfect draconic, the kind that mortal throats cannot say. He's like, you will calm yourself in my domain, small one.
Oh.
Are you speaking draconic with him? Do you really think that your ancestors have abandoned you, little one? Yes, well. Brightness was never your people's strong suit. On that we agree. So, I understand that your fairy friend and your friends have come here to pay me to put down a problem for you, correct?
This is correct. This is my idea.
Oh. That's impressive. All right then, we will send some of our best folks to take down this Antigone.
She's a changeling.
Oh yes, I am aware. I've
Good.
killed many changelings.
Good. Make sure this one dies too.
Oh, I do like you. And it's so seldom that people unabashedly say, "Oh, please, I take full responsibility for hiring you to murder someone." It's truly,
Oh, I'm taking responsibility to wanting her destroyed.
it's truly, truly uplifting to see such honesty.
What else is there?
Loot and ale and the flesh of humanoids. But anyway, so you've given me this vast sum of money. So now we will kill Antigone. Your problem will be solved.
I want her sword. Her glowing sword. I want to show that she's dead.
Fair enough.
Her head might also be an optional thing.
Is there any other piece of her you want? Well, you see, my dear friend, I was never trying to kill you. My associates were hired to kill Winnie, the good doctor there, and an elf who does not seem to be present. But those associates never checked back in, so I will simply assume they ran away and died an ignominious death somewhere out of my jurisdiction.
Well, but then there's Denby that's with us still too. So
Ah, yes, the unfortunate Mr. Denby. But was he ever ordered to kill you?
well, he said if he was given the
Was he
signal,
given the order, Winnie? Yes or no?
I don't believe he was.
Then let's call it a no, and I will give Mr. Denby the benefit of the doubt.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, we seem to have come to a tidy little resolution for your problems, have we not?
We have.
Are there any other pieces of Antigone you would like delivered?
No, just the sword and
Sword and head.
sword and head. Head is optional.
Now, come on. Do you want the head or don't you want the head?
It's tempting. I have to admit, it's
I want the head.
tempting. You want? Okay, yeah,
It's
we'll go
only
with.
incriminating if there's evidence that young Sarix killed Antigone, and there won't be any evidence. There are terrible, terrible, terrible accidents that happen in and around various airships. Robberies can go wrong.
Scaffolding.
No, I had nothing to do with that.
Hmm.
What about the scaffolding? How
So
many
nonchalant.
stories begin with that? There was an ogre. What did the ogre do? What is the ogre to you? What is the ogre's purpose? Why did you
No.
bring this up?
I want the body of Antigone, actually.
All right, I'll give you the body and the head and the sword. Would you like the rest of her family as well? I'm trying to find
No.
out damned ogre while you're waffling over whether or not you want the pieces of Antigone or the whole of Antigone.
I want all the body of Antigone.
All right, you get the whole body. I'm not signing the contract here and now. Look this over. Tell me if I have forgotten anything. Is there anything else you want killed? If not, please sign the contract.
I can't believe an Assassin's game. That's hilarious.
You know,
Fine.
I don't seem to. You seem under a lot of pressure. You don't used to be like this insistent on signing a contract.
Okay, Winnie, I need you to roll rapport right now.
Oh, good.
Okay, good. You have managed to calm him down. He leans for. Actually, he speaks to you telepathically, so no one else can hear. He's like, "You must forgive me. That much treasure that you've brought me is rather stimulating to me."
Oh, it's okay, my friend. I just, you just had me worried for a moment.
Can I roll investigate as I'm reading through
Sure.
the contract
Yes,
to see if there's any loopholes or whatever?
No, you find no loopholes in the contract. In fact, if this were legal, it would stand up legally, but it is not.
Okay, right. Sarek signs it. There you go. Pushes it back.
Excellent. Now, if you will pardon me, I do need to know one other thing. What about this ogre, my dear boy? Okay. At this point, Darius touches his forehead like he's developing a headache. You're going to ask. Get a fate point for fish out of water. Inexperienced common. One of those. You're going to do that here? All right. Yeah, roll rapport. Roll rapport.
Yep, do it.
Yes. All right. The ogre is okay. A spirit appears to you. It's a death spirit, and it's like the ogre wishes to capture you for his employer. But now it is a point of honor. The ogre has lost you. Until he captures you, he will continue to be dishonored.
I must capture the dragon to regain my honor. Yes.
You can spend a fate point and do that. Spend the fate point, roll again.
Oh.
They want to dissect you and use you as a weapon.
Nice.
Actually, in my head, I see only Stormweaver singing. He bangs the drum and speaks out loud, and everybody's just staring at him like he's a freaking. Just to you. But I mean, everybody else is like, what the fuck is he doing?
Does he have like trans-like eyes?
Yes, the big eyes and.
So I guess while Stormy was doing that, the rest Sarex is talking to Darius. Darius, is that his name? Darius.
Darius.
Darius. So whole body, sword.
Yes.
That's it. Yes, because I want to know who has incriminated me with Zath's murder.
Oh, the Zothmog murder. Hold on. He reaches into a strongbox, pulls out a. Yes, with a sword provided by the principal. Yes, here you go. Right there.
Okay.
You need evidence to exonerate yourself.
Yes.
Well, for a small fee, we at the Assassins Guild will be more than happy to provide this.
What small fee are we talking?
Make a resources roll.
Oh, crap. Right. I don't think I've got. Do I? I do not. Well, mediocre it is. Oh! Okay.
It's less than I usually work for, but you know what? I will be more than happy to provide this service for you, and I please hope you will remember us for all of your extirpation of life needs. Sarex.
We shall see how well these two adventures work out.
You could ask your rather hallucinatory friend. You could ask if he wants the ogre killed. We could definitely work with that. I mean, smaller fee. It's much less high profile.
We will wait until he comes out of his trance. Probably best not to disturb.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you want
sorry,
the
we
ogre?
couldn't tell, young man. You were banging drums and speaking to yourself.
Oh, so you guys are cousins. That's how you know each other. Cool.
Mm.
You know, we're in an assassin's guild at the moment. Doing that sign is not the best thing.
Aaron, at this moment, the entire world freezes.
Damn it.
Except you.
Still,
And
damn it.
a handsome man with brown hair, wearing a dusty gray cloak and some supple-looking leather armor, comes out and goes, "Wait a minute. What are you doing here? Who are you, and what are you doing in my place?"
I am God.
Should I just be named God too, because we're just calling ourselves what we are? Please tell me you're not one of those that talks about themselves in the third person. I am not well for this today.
I'm new to this thing, so is it godly?
What's your name?
Aaron.
I am Panath.
Hello.
Panath, the Lord of Assassins. It is a pleasure to meet you, Aaron.
Oh,
I am
well.
unfamiliar with you, and you are in what is technically my shrine, talking with my servants.
Oh.
Anyway.
Um.
So, are you just here with friends, or are you here to visit me, or what's going on?
Tell you the truth, I didn't even know you existed. So nice to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I'm here with friends. Stuff is happening with assassins trying to assassin us. Well, not me, but them.
Yes. Well. Yes, actually. He's thinking that the only other god in the room is doing shit. He doesn't realize. He doesn't realize that some backwoods shaman is summoning spirits inside of his.
I know, huh?
Or at least it's not a shaman triangle.
True.
So anyway, your friends are here. They're contracting. Everything going well for you?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I should have said something about being a guy. I probably could have gone to service free.
No, it's better you don't just say that to mortals. It draws unneeded attention. Were you
That's
summoning
true.
spirits in here?
Oh no. That's my friend who has a drum. I guess.
He's summoning spirits with a drum?
Yeah, it's interesting. And kind of fun to watch.
What kind of Stone Age shaman shit is that?
You're asking me. I don't know.
So anyway, yeah, welcome. Like I said, nice to see you. Just bear in mind, you want to be careful about going into other deities' temples. You don't want to arouse too much suspicion. Also, don't use too much of your power on the material world, or else other gods will take advantage of you while you're weakened.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
I tell you what, you come back here alone tomorrow noon, and I will teach you a few things I know about how to beat up mortals.
Okay. Why didn't my uncle teach me this?
Who's your uncle?
Okay. Shit, what was his name?
Thoth.
Nathoff?
Oh. That guy.
Yeah.
You know,
Him.
don't ever mention this in front of him. But I don't think he's actually your uncle.
Oh shit, what?
Back during the war between the gods and the old ones Zai created a circle that transformed other old ones into different beings. And the rumor is that Thoth is Zai, the old one of power, but he transformed and forgot who he was.
Oh, I see.
But you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, sure. I'll just say that I made it up. If
Don't tell him that. He gets really shitty when he trusts me.
Okay, I just won't say anything. Got it.
All right. Well, very good. And like I said, come on back. We'll muck about, hang out. You're probably much better company than my sister and my brother. So,
I hope so.
look, do I always have to tell the truth to you, or you're going to cut my head off with a sword?
Nah, I don't care.
Never, ever, ever be related to a truth deity. Just trust me on that.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to it, but I just thought I'd find out. And would you please ask your friend not to summon spirits randomly in my sanctum?
Got it.
I mean, this just called me. I was on another world altogether, and suddenly I'm here because I'm like, whoa, what is going on? And I find you.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Thank you so much, and I owe you one.
Okay, see you later.
Time starts again.
Storm Reaver, do not summon spirits anymore. Thank you.
Well, that was random, Aaron.
No, it's not. Trust me. Just don't do it.
Okay, right.
Don't do it here.
Darius is pinching the bridge of his nose. Oh.
Yeah.
Lord Sarix, I beg your forgiveness. I must have a nice lie down because all of this is beginning to weigh on my mind.
Yes, I know it's too much. You gotta deal with us.
Yes, you don't know the half of it, believe me.
Oh. Anyway, if should you need anyone to be inhumed, please let me know, and I will, for a fee, take care of the problem.
Speaking of fee, what is this fee to find Zathmog's murderer? And
Oh
clear
no, the
mind.
fee is this will exonerate you, and we will blame it on one of the
Let
dead
me-
assassins.
That will do, yes. Thank you.
Yes, Lars, the one that was sent after the good doctor there.
Although you'll have to make up a story as to how Lars got a changeling sword as well.
Oh no, it's all in here.
Oh,
He
okay.
shows you a very complete buy your way out of jail packet.
Okay, yep, we're off. I will hand this in to the courts, and there we go. Yeah, done. Good. Yes, we
Very
will
good then, and
go.
I will make sure your prosecutor plays along, or else they might have an accident.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, thanks for all your help. Goodbye.
Okay. Wow, that was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah. Everything.
The all of it. You start out everything thinking you're gonna let Cyrix go Jason Bourne. Next thing you know, everything's gone crazy. I love it. Uh,
Wait, what was Sarek supposed to do? What did you
well,
set up?
yeah, I was kind of doing setting up a political thriller, but y'all are like, no, fuck that. I've got money, I've got treasure, and I know an assassin. I am done.
Accurate from us, though, if you think about it.
It was brilliant. It was glorious. Whew, okay, that's a major milestone. So everybody gets to add 1 to a trait. If you have any blank spaces in your columns, please fill them in.